So, guys, the news currently now is that DR Congo has sentenced its former prime minister to 10 years forced labor for embezzling $245 million. Now, I don't really have anything to do with DR Congo, but the reason I'm actually putting this out here is that uh, it's more like in Africa, that the only country in Africa that does not really want to develop is Nigeria. Yes, it looks more like that's the only thing, like the only country in Africa that does not want to develop. Because we've seen Rwanda doing everything possible to make sure the world sees it. You can see it sponsoring different clubs, different European clubs, airways. You see them sponsoring their local teams and everything. The president is actually doing everything possible to put Rwanda in the map. Look at Tanzania. We're not talking about South Africa. They are already there. We're not talking about Egypt, that the electricity does not go off. We're not talking about all these northern countries that are on par with European countries. We're actually talking about the basic things. Nigeria, where where a governor is commissioning a flag. A governor is commissions street lights. Yes, that's what we're talking about. That is the country we are living in. A country where once you embezzle money, you do what you defect to the ruling party, and all your sins are forgiven. You understand? A country where the chairman of the ruling party was on scene stuffing dollars into his clothes, and he was looking like a criminal to see if anybody is going to see him. You have a country where a former governor was convicted and sentenced in the United States, and when he came back, he was glorified. Someone is coming out from prison for stealing in another country, and then when he's coming back to his country, the president receives him. The president is now in the caucus. That is what we are talking about. We have a country where the former governor of Kogi State embezzled so much money that when EFCC were coming for him, a sitting governor had to go and help him escape. That is the country we have. That is the country we have. A country whereby when you speak truth to power, they come for you. A country that does not seem to, want anything progress. I just look at all these things and then I get so sad. There's no comparison between DR Congo and Nigeria, but yet DR Congo is sentencing a former prime minister to 10 years forced labor, and he will not contest for any public office for the next 5 years. For the next 5 years, he will not contest for any public office for embezzling $245 million. Do you know how much that is? We know China. We know China now. China will convict you, like they will death penalty. This country is not ready for that. Their own is just power grabbing. I don't know what they are doing with all the money they've been stealing. I just don't know. I don't know. Yaya Bello, what did he do the other time? He had to go and pay the school fees of his children upfront till when they will finish. Because the money is too much, he doesn't even know what to do with it anymore. He just needs to spend it. But he does not even think. He doesn't want to know if there are people on the street that haven't eaten for 2 days, 3 days, that don't even know where their next meal is going to come from. You have a country where the governors are empowering their youth with wheelbarrow and cutlasses. To do what exactly? A country where bandits are attacking the army. Bandits are attacking the army. And instead of the government to speak about it, the government are busy talking about 2027. That is what they are talking about. I was just in a group, um, um, I was just added into a group chat with my old schoolmates because we all school in the barracks. So many of them are soldiers. And we are just talking about, just discussing a lot of them. there are about 3 or 4 persons who are already dead. And from what I heard, one actually died few days ago, less than 1 week now. The one I knew died about three years ago in Meduguri. He was shot by Boko Haram. You can imagine. Then I did not join army because I just did not see the need for it. But now it's worse. What if I had joined? So this is what I would have been seeing. I would just sit down and then from nowhere, Boko Haram will come and attack me. DR Congo is sentencing the former prime minister. But we all know why Emefiele is being dragged around right now. We all know why. We all know why. It's not because he did bad things as a CBN governor. It's because he decided to contest for the presidency. So they made him understand that, hey, so after you've stolen all our money, you now want to come and contest against us. We go hear him. So that's just the only reason they're after Emefiele, nothing else. Assuming he kind of stood behind them, or maybe they were able to corner him and then like, oh yeah, nothing would have happened to him, and he would have gone away with all those money. He would have gone away with all those money. This is so sad. I don't know. Every single time there are more bad news in this country than good news. More bad news. Sometimes I don't even want to open the internet, because even if you open the internet, the people that are supposed to understand what's going on will be there dragging themselves. They'll be dragging themselves. You're a Yoruba, you're a Christian, you are a Igbo, you are Hausa. They'll be talking nonsense. I just hope that one day Nigerians will open up their eyes to understand what's going on. But until then, we never see anything. We never see anything.